Welcome back to the Scott's Turf Builder 300 here at Bristol Motor Speedway. We are working caution for the third time a day. Here on lap 43, Kyle Busch is our leader. There have been 3 leaders thus far. Brendan Gaughan, who was on the pole, led the first 6 laps. Carl Edwards led 24 laps, and now Kyle Busch has led the last 13. Let's update the 18 car. Mike.
Well, Doc, as the caution came out, Kyle Busch and Jason Ratcliffe discussed the possibility of stopping. Jason said it was just simply too early. Kyle, though, saying the car a little bit snug. He said something else that I thought was pretty interesting. He said the tires are beginning to get that basketball effect. I know you can elaborate a little bit on that, Andy.
Yeah, Mike, what that is, this concrete is, it's unlike asphalt. When you pour asphalt or put asphalt down, it's nice and smooth. Concrete now can have some chattery bumps and stuff in it, and you'll see that even on the racetrack where the black part of the track is, where the tires and the track take rubber, and you'll see little chatter marks on it, and that's just it's just a part of concrete racing.
Yeah, and as the tire pressure builds up, that becomes accentuated even more, and you really get a feeling that the front end is literally bouncing up and down on the car.
How appropriate here in March Madness that Kyle Busch is double dribbling. Pace car pulling away, and we'll see if Kyle can now pull away from Clint Boyer, Carl Edwards, and the rest of them as the green waves once again.
You see the 52 car, he did lose a lap there, Trevor Bayne, on that spin, so he'll try to stay in that position to get lucky dogs next time if we have a caution, which I'm sure we will at some point.
I'd bet on it. Clint Boyer led the most laps in both of the NASCAR Nationwide Series races in 2008. He won this race. It was rain-shortened. And got past in the final 24 laps, just barely losing the one in August.
Yeah, he just had a little slip-off turn, too. You got a great car today, too. I feel like that if you're going to win this race, that's the guy you're going to have to beat right there, that 29.
He really works hard at getting his car around the very bottom of the racetrack and really getting up off the corners, and that makes him hard to pass and gives him really good opportunities to make passes. See a battle here between David Reagan and Kevin Harvick in that 33 car.
Harvick's made a lot of ground here. He started 13th. Now he's moved up here well into the top 10.
Now, I was telling you earlier, that paint scheme of Harvick's reminds me of old David Pearson, number 17, when he had that blue with the gold top. It looks good.
How good was Pearson at this place over the years? He was very good back in the day.
He's good everywhere.
Kevin Harvick, if he just joined us, his story is he's trying to win for the first time in his own equipment. 42 times he has driven a Kevin Harvick Incorporated car and has yet to go to victory lane in his own machine.
I think we remind him of it all the time.
Yeah.
He's sick of it.
Yeah, he appreciates that a lot.
Yeah, and speaking of being pretty good here, Harvick is himself at this racetrack.
Yeah, the word down there was he had the car to beat. Here, Brendan Gaughan losing some more spots. Our pole sitter just struggling big time.
Back to 17th position now for the 62 car, who led the first 6 laps, and he will lose another spot.
I tell you, when you commit yourself to that outside the whole time, I think that you're really making a mistake. You got to get down because you're just going to get freight trained, these guys, one after another. Dave, you have more on Brendan Gaughan?
You know, he was pretty happy with the car. In fact, he said the loose end was improving, and he thought he could make some positions on the high line, but you see that's not happening right now as he continues to go backward. His teammate, on the other hand, Stephen Wallace, has been going forward. Stephen started in the 31st position and is inside the top 15, so kind of a reversal of roles for these two team drivers.
I look at Stephen, though, down on the bottom of the racetrack, and that's like his dad taught him to go around here, and he was a pretty good guy to listen to.
Rusty, a 9-time winner here. We'll be able to catch Rusty in the Legends race coming up later today here at Bristol. That should be fun to watch. There is Stephen, former pole sitter here, still looking for that first win here in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. How about the fact we mentioned his dad got his first major Sprint Cup win here in 1986, and it could be like father like son if the young man were to go to victory lane today.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that his qualifying effort didn't qualify that good, but that's showing up now that they had a race set up in there, and it's working very well for him.
Yeah, and that qualifying setup, it looks like for Brendan Gaughan is not working that well.
Yeah.
But Stephen Wallace has done well here. He's won a late model stock race up here before, and I think early on in his career set on the pole, so he's got a lot of good things going here at Bristol.
Here comes Mr. Harvick on the inside to try to take the 4th position away from Jason Leffler, and Leffler pulls down in front of him to block the spot momentarily.
I don't think he's going to be able to hold Kevin Harvick off very long. Kevin's car is really good on the bottom of the track. You see, get that nice run off the corner. Jason said have that spot for right now.
More on Kevin Harvick. Vince.
Well, Kevin on the track hasn't been a problem this season. It's Kevin in the pits that's been the issue. Kevin Harvick has not been happy with his crew, the job they've been doing over the wall. He's got the Cup crew from Reagan Smith's unit over doing the pit stops today, so we'll see if that's a little better. But he's very happy with his race car right now. Dave Burns?
Vince, he got by Jason Leffler as our leader Kyle Busch continues to work this traffic up front. Jason Leffler's car has gone tight all the way through the center of the corner. Earlier he thought it was pretty good. He might have been able to hold up that 33 car, but not any longer for Jason Leffler.
Heavy traffic, and here at Bristol, you don't have to worry about looking for any clean air. You don't have any. Oh,
yeah, Brendan Gaughan's got some problems here. He may have a tire down. He's real slow on the front stretch.
yeah, trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack. There's Kenseth. He still can't get down.
That's one of the problems here. Sometimes you can't hardly even get down to get to pit road.
Right where your tire, we're being told.
It could have been what he's been struggling with from the start, is a slow leak.
You're going to watch him. He can come in on the front stretch here. He doesn't have to come in off the turn 2 under green conditions.
The right rear is flat, 2 tires. Flat, 2 tires.
But he still has to get down to 30 miles per hour under the green.
Yeah, he's still going to lose a couple of laps.
That's
getting the tire change.
Yeah.
The right rear, the right rear.
Tough break for a rookie pole sitter coming off his career best finish at Las Vegas last week in that same car. Now he'll come down and lose laps under the green flag, at least 2 and maybe 3.
Now you can see that type right rear tire is completely into the cores.
So mark it down, lap 62, car 62, a right rear tire. Whoa, some near misses here on a very tight racetrack.
You see Justin Allgaier, Joey Logano, 2 rookies, moving their way up.
David Reagan in the 6th car. He is in 6th position. Then Logano in the 20 is 7th. Allgaier, the 12, is 8th. And here is the 9th place car, Brad Keselowski.
See right here, they're working some lap traffic. David Reagan looks like he caught the apron just a little bit, Dale, and then
Oh, yeah.
a little shot from the rear.
Yeah, Keselowski had to get out of the throttle to keep from running over him, and he got a little shot from Justin Allgaier.
And here is Brad Keselowski getting a little tap and gets out of shape, and Joey Logano able to go around both of them. No harm, no foul, but I'm sure he'll remember that as the race progresses.